everybody, it's Annie from Now There's a Crafty Idea, and I have decided to do a little bit of experimenting. I saw a few things, you know, I was looking on Pinterest and I found a few bits and pieces, so I thought I'll have a look and see where I can come up with. So I've made these nice little pieces of ephemera, and they are a circle cut out of, this one's music paper, this one's Edith Holden paper, and then I've just put a nice little bit of collage on. And then I've added a little tag, some old lace and a little charm, and then I popped a word on, and I've put that on with a bulb clip. And I just thought they would be nice little bits just to tuck into a pocket, or even put on the front of a journal. And this one's the same, but I've used the Edith Holden paper, and then a little bit of nice lace, and I've used this tag. Now these tags I got I think I got them out of a craft magazine. But they're Edith Holden anyway, so I thought they would work well. And then again a word, and then a little charm, and I've used me little key charms because I quite like them. I like the length of them dangling. It, you know, it just makes it gives it that extra little bit of dimension. So yeah, that's what I've been making, so let's get on with it, and we can just I'll show you exactly how I've done them. Then it's nothing really, you know, strenuous. It's nothing that everybody couldn't do. So what I did, I've used my punch. Now this one I'm not sure what size is it. It is just under 8 centimeters. I don't know what that is in inches, I'm terrible for remembering that. And I've cut out some circles of music paper, and because this paper is quite thin, I've been sticking them together. So I've been doing 2 pieces and then sticking them together. And I mean, it's not essential, but I've been trying to get them the same way up just for continuity. And there we go. And then what that gives us is, it gives us a little bit more thickness, so that it'll stand up to a bit more tucking in and out, because the paper's just slightly too thin. Now the Edith Holden paper, that's different, because the book I've got, the paper's quite thick. I mean, it's not as thick as the 2 pieces together, but I think it'll hold. And all I've done, instead of cutting out the actual images, I've cut out some of the wording. So I just like these poems that were in there, and I've just cut the circles out of that. And I think it makes a nice cute circle. So these ones have already been glued together. So the next thing is, basically, these are so quick to do. I'm just gonna, I mean, you don't have to do the I'm all ums and ahs today, aren't I? You don't have to do the distressing. I just like my pieces distressed, and I just think it gives an extra vintagey look to it. So you can do this with scrapbook paper, and I have got lots of scrapbook paper. I might try one with scrapbook paper, but anyway, you can do this with the scrapbook paper. You just need to figure out, you know, what kind of background and colour you're going to want. Right, so I'm just using some old bits of paper from, I think this is a book of train times or train information, which was very vintage, and I just thought I like the text on it, and it's got some nice names on it as well of places. Maybe not quite so wide. There we go. And I'm just going to give that just a little bit more distressing. Again, this is just an aesthetic thing. If you're not into the distressing, then that's fine. It's a personal choice. So how's everybody? I hope you've all been well, and hi to all the new subscribers. Hi. It's nice to have you here with our nice little crafty family. And let's find a nice little, I've picked out a few bits of flowers and things that I think I might use. Could use that one. It's not quite big enough, is it? I've got that one. I'm not sure I like that one. That one needs to go that way, so it's not quite right. like that, though it's very monotone. I kind of like it. And once it's got a little bit of distressing ink round, you'll be able to see it better. It's that lovely grass. I can never remember the name of it. It looks like little fans, the little paper, I suppose the seeds or whatever. I'm not a gardener, I don't know. If anybody knows what they're called, proper comment down below. Yeah, I quite like that, even though it's all quite monotone. Sometimes, you know, it's enough. You don't need to have everything highly coloured. A little bit of elegance, I suppose. There we go. That's cute. I don't want too much on the piece because I don't want that to be the focus. As you can see here, this one I haven't decorated at all. I've just left the actual text on, and this one I just put like a nice little green piece of greenery, garden greenery, because I don't want it to be the complete focus. I want the whole piece to work together. So now I've got these nice little tags, and what I want to do with that is I just want to give it a little bit of paper so that it can be stamped on, because I'm going to stamp on it. As you can see with this one, I just stamped a small image on there. And again, this is one of those things, you put on these whatever you want. If you don't have to do them the exact way I'm doing them, it's a personal choice. I kind of like the idea of using my stamps more because I've gotten out of the habit of using my stamps, and I've got some gorgeous ones and I just wanted to use them a bit more often. So there we go. So I think the last time I was talking to you, I was telling you I was going to go to the market, wasn't I? It was lovely. It was so nice to get out and have such fun, and you know, the whole family as well. Now I've got these nice little stamps because I don't want a big stamp. I think we'll have a rose this time. And I know I probably should have the right stamping thing, but you know what? It's just as easy to use that. I think it needs to go that way. And there we go, simple as that. That's lovely, I like that. Just give that a quick clean. And that's that done. So that's ready. And now I have some of these. Now I got them in a pack, and I think I got them from the works. But you could easily make these with a little bit of card and just some little eyelets, and you could easily make them yourself. And what I want to do is I want to pop a word on there. So where's my words? Now what are we going to put on this one? We want something, that's a nice one, kindness. Again, these are the words that I typed them onto a Word document, and then I changed all the fonts, and then I just printed it out and copy dyed it, and it gives you this lovely, all these lovely little words that you can use. And you can make them any size you want as well. So if you wanted bigger words, then you know, you would just make the font bigger. I wanted some smaller words because I just wanted them to go on some ephemera without being the main focus of the ephemera. So I'm just going to pop this on here. Try and get it as straight as possible. And then let's distress this. You see how quickly these come together? I mean, you could do like a production line type make on this, and it would work really well, preparing each, like 10 of each element and then putting them all together at the end. It would work really well like that. So next thing is to pop a eyelet in this. So yeah, the market was great. It was one of those bits of this and bits of that markets, you know. There was second-hand stalls there was food stalls, there was book stalls, there was new stalls, there was clothes stalls, there was all sorts. But it was really nice, and Amble is a gorgeous place anyway, right on the beach. I mean, the market was in the marina itself, which was lovely, and we found the best ice cream shop I've ever been to in my life. And when I tell you I had a big ice cream, I had a big ice cream. It was like huge. Honestly, I I says to them, just get me something, because I went to find us a table because there was some nice outdoor seating, and I says, just get me something with mint chocolate chip or something. I like that kind of thing. They came back with this monstrosity. It was huge. It was like a big cone, and then there was 3 big massive bits of ice cream, and it was delicious, but it took me a full half hour to eat because I just, honestly, there was so much ice cream. But I thought, I will not be defeated. No, it was just so nice. So I think I'll have you. So I put the key on first, or whatever charm I want on first, if you're putting a charm on, and then I want the word, because I want that up front and central, and then our little tag, which is going to hide behind, and then we can choose a piece of lace. Now all you can see, all I've done here is I coffee dyed some lace, and I've just cut it into little squares, and I've just cut a few different ones out. So yeah, so there's like lots of different little squares, and that's just to give it a bit of texture. This isn't going to be a flat piece. There we go, and there we're done. And you can't see everything all in one go, which is what makes, I think, these really cute, because you've got to look for the elements and have a look to see what they're saying and what it looks like. I just really think they're dead cute. So let's make some more. Let's do an Edith Holden one next. Where did I put my Edith Holden? There it is. Let's choose one of these. I like that one. And actually what I might do with this one, I might put one of my stamps over there, but something a bit bigger. I like this one. And again, I'm just going to use my tried and trusted way. I can never find my blocks, and I do have the blocks. Do I put it to the side or in the middle? I think I'll put it to the side, just so you can see it peeking out there. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Give this a quick wipe. I have learned recently to wash my stamps because they got in quite a state. So there we go. So yeah, the ice cream is delicious, and we saw lots of different seabirds. It's only about an hour and a half away from where I live, but the seabirds were just so different. There was still a kind of gull, but they were very different, and the squawk on them just was not very. I suppose the seagulls where we live I've gotten used to, and it's almost you know, musical, but no, they didn't squawk very nicely at all. I didn't like it that much. I know that probably sounds silly. I don't like the way they squawk, but you know, some birds you like and some birds you don't. And what I'm using, this paper that I'm using, is just the edge off the Edith Holden page, because why not use it instead of just popping it in the bin. Let's just see if this fits. And I need to take a little bit more off. There's my daughter home. The dog's been hiding in here with me because he doesn't like the rain. So he wouldn't stay in the sitting room. He wanted to hide with me, so he's been in here with me. Hello. Oh, bye-bye. Have fun. They're off for the weekend. First weekend away since lockdown. Our friend's got a nice caravan, so they're going to go up there and spend the weekend. Right, now what stamp will I have this time? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, maybe a daffodil, because that looks a little bit like a spring flower. So we'll go daffodil. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so the gulls just it was very screechy. It wasn't lyrical or musical at all. It was just very screechy. and I wasn't very enamoured of it. But apart from that, it was lovely. And there were some fantastic artists there as well. That's why I like those little markets, because you know, they bring out like the artists and that, and yeah, it's just, you get so many like unique things rather than just the generic high street stuff. Right, so what word are we going to use this time? Now, we've been all kind of spring, and how about laughter? We like a bit of laughter in the spring. And I'm just cutting these down because when I originally decided to take them apart, I tore them because I wanted the torn edges, but it doesn't quite work on these, so now I'm just cutting off those torn edges. It's been a strange kind of day here. We've had like periods of rain and then periods of intense sunshine. So it's kind of been washing in, washing out, washing in, washing out, washing in, washing out. I've just left it in this time because I've had enough of chasing the sunshine. There we go. So that was my little adventure. It was cute, it was very cute. Now, what am I looking for? What was I looking for there? Oh no, I stamped that one, didn't I? I do think it needs something else though, doesn't it? It does. Or maybe I could use one of the Edith Holden tags. Kind of like that one because that's more spring. And we'll use the Edith Holden, and that's going to give it the, yeah, that's better. Now let's see, lace. Kind of like that piece. I do fancy something a bit brighter. I'm just going to grab some more. I've got this one, which is a pink lace, but I coffee dyed it. But I kind of fancy this. Don't want it quite that big. I do want it to be bigger than the other ones though, simply because I think this one just needs a little bit extra. Just needs that little bit extra. Right, now a key. That's a cute one. No, I like this one. Okay. So key first. And then word. Oh, and you know what? I didn't distress the tag. Were you telling me? I could hear you. These tags are quite thick because they're on card. So they're quite thick, you know. But that's good because it's going to lend the weight to it. Now let's get this piece of lace on. And I've just realised we haven't done that either. I can hear you telling me I haven't done it. But you see how easy this would be on a production line. You know how well you could do it, and it would just work out lovely, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's see if I can get this. I hate using this. I need to get one of them crocodiles. Difficult on my hands, this. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, that one's so cute. So they work out really nice, don't they? They're very cute. Yes, I like them. And I think, do I have, oh, I've got that one left. Right, we'll do one more. So I want to do one more. Right, so on this one I want something to put on it. So let's get this, and we can choose a nice flower. So I don't want anything too big. But I don't want anything too small either, because the other pieces I think were too small. That's all glittery. I don't want glittery. I suppose we could do some fruit. I don't feel like doing fruit though. Oh, that's a nice piece. And that's a nice Edith Holden. And I like that too. So let's have a look and see what they look like. Now this one I think is called Lily of the Valley, I'm pretty sure. Right, let's see. Let's get some of that over paper. There we go. Oh, that's quite nice, I like that. I think that one might be a little bit too big, to be honest. I would have to cut the stem off, and it's not quite as nice as that one. I think that's called Lily of the Valley. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, so the kids are away this weekend, so me and the mister are having a nice weekend to ourselves. Feet up and no bickering siblings. I says we're just going to watch a film, because you know where it is, we never get to just watch a film. Even when they decide to go up into their rooms, you can guarantee it'll get to a critical part in the movie and everybody suddenly needs to talk to us straight away, and they all come waltzing in and totally disrupt the film. So I said to him, we're going to finally watch a film all the way through, that we haven't had to argue half an hour for the watch, because nobody can ever agree on what they want to watch. I don't want that flower getting caught in where I'm going to put the... I think it needs to go a bit more like that anyway. There we go. Because as I remember rightly, this one does kind of bend over that way. Right, got that done. And we've already got our tag because we made it and didn't use it. And now we need to find moments. Okay, yeah, lilies remind me of moments. Stolen moments. So we've got a, I've seen a one that I want to watch. It's a Bruce Willis one, and obviously it wasn't on the cinemas. Are you ready?
Ready. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm just going to grab the key.
The key. There you go, baby.
Sorry.
It's alright, sweetie. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can't get 5 minutes to yourself in this house.
Well, you will this weekend.
Yeah, so what was I saying? Yes, Bruce Willis. I like Bruce Willis. So he's got a new one out, and it's a bit of a sci-fi one, and I do like my sci-fi films. So I'm going to watch that one, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called. I think it's a bit of a horror, and I'm not really a horror fan, but you know, I'll give it a go. You never know, I might enjoy it. I know I'll enjoy it because old Bruce is in it, but yeah, it's not into the horror genre. Right, do I want that lace? Yeah, I think that'll work. And I've got this nice key, and it says love, which is gorgeous. And isn't that just perfect? What was I looking for? I need a bulb pin. Okay. And these are, you know, you could make a few of these, and like I say, they could be popped into a pocket. You could use them on the front of a journal as a nice piece of decoration, and you could have them sticking out the side of a journal and then there would be nice dangles, and there's lots of different ways you could use them really. I just like the idea of, even though you know you could have this plain on the back if you wanted to, but I like the idea of having things in a journal that are not necessarily there for any other reason than to look pretty. Because sometimes I think, you know, we're making journal spots here and pockets there and flips here and pullouts there, and at the end of the day sometimes I just want something that is purely and simply there because it looks pretty. And I think this is one of those things. Like I say, you could turn it into a journaling spot if you wanted to. You could do that. Personally, I'm just happy just to have a pretty little dangly thing. There we go. Oh, I do like that one. And like I say, you can just see the flowers peeking out, so it makes you want to just go and have a look and check it out and say, oh, what's on that tag, and oh, look at that, it's a nice daffodil, and what does that say? Oh yeah, it says moments. So yeah, the kind of those nice little intriguing bits that you can put into your junk journal, and it just makes you want to go and look at them. And I'm going to leave it there. This is just a short video, but I was making, you know, I was having a play about seeing what I could come up with, what I could make, and I just thought, you know, turn the camera on and just film and do a short video. And look at that, in that short time we've created 4 we've made, and they look so cute, don't they? So yeah, give them a go, see what you think, and let me know if you like them. Please do drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you're not subscribed, because we are growing our happy little family, and I'm loving all the new subscribers, and all my old subscribers. You're all absolutely wonderful people. Thank you for joining and subscribing, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and do stay safe and take care, and happy crafting. Bye.